Okay, so we're just trying to identify how we can get the coordinates for samples in this report. So they're listed in local coordinate system, but then we don't have any UTM translations for those written out in the report. So what we do have is a few maps at the back. So we have one map which shows a more regional view, and then we have another map which shows the local grid zoomed in scale. So if we look in the corner of this, we can see it's Landsgrove Gold Prospect. And if we go back to the big map and we zoom in, we can see Landsgrove Gold Prospect. So we should be able to rectify the big map and then get our small map located inside the big map using the big map. If you look on the small map, you can also see that there's some of these samples R8 is in there, so we know we're kind of like in the right spot. So the first thing that I did was I located the big map and used a couple of stream positions. So you can see this position here is lining up, and then I did the same in the other corner down here with one of these stream positions because the tenements are not always trustworthy. Then if we zoom into Landsgrove Prospect, looking at the big map, we can see that it's rotated by where they're stating the north arrow is on the map. So you can see magnetic north is up this way. And we've got the scale, and we've got a scale. So we're saying that that distance there is 100, which is the same as the distance on this scale for the thing. So we know the grid is in meters because the scale is in meters. That's 100. That's 200 and that's 200. So scale's in meters. So what we want to do is I made a box using the drawing tool and then rotated it, and then I made the box so that it has the same length and width as this and this. So that's 1 kilometer from there to there. That's 400 meters from there to there. So I made a box, rotated it, and then the box is going to fit in there. So if we turn it on, you can see that the distance along this scale is 400, which is the same as the distance of our box. So that coordinate point is that coordinate. That's the northing, and that's the easting down there, and that's our local coordinate. And then do the same in the other corner. So we've got our northing and our easting from here. And then we can do a bit of a sanity check by measuring the length of that axis and the length of this axis according to the scale. So if you use our drawing tool, we can see that that says that it's 400 and it says that it's 400, and this says that it's 1,000 and it is 1,000. So the scale is correct, and we can just double check that by measuring the scale on our scale bar, which is meant to be 200, and it is. So the scale according to this map is correct. And then once we've got those local coordinate points, there's the shapefile local transform points. You can put in a couple of points, put in the coordinates of those, calculate our eastings and northings, and that's given us our 2-point grid transformation. So using that, we can then put all of our local eastings and northings into the spreadsheet, into the DEO, and then we'll use this 2-point grid transformation to transform all the points into AMG. which I'll explain in another video when we do it. So for now, safe to just go ahead and data entry all of the local points for this Landsgrove prospect soils. Okay, I'll leave it there.